Hey guys, this is Caitlin with Photobella.com, here to show you some exciting new paper collections from Basic Gray. The collection I'll be showing you today is the Indie Bloom collection. You'll get these two layouts called Love This Girl and Brother. And I'll be showing you how to make these two layouts using the papers in the collection. And please remember, you'll have lots of extra papers even after making these layouts. You'll also receive stickers with your paper. So in order to put together these layouts, you'll need some other supplies as well as your papers and stickers. You'll need your favorite adhesive, a paper trimmer, scissors, you'll need a heart punch and also an edger punch, a ruler and a pencil to take your measurements, and also a black journaling pen. Also, you'll need a circle cutter or a 4-inch circle template. And with the circle cutter, you'll need to use the mat. And also, you'll need 2 4x6 vertical photos and 2 4x6 horizontal photos. Alright, so now that we have all our supplies, let's get started. So the first layout I'll be making is called Love This Girl. So first you're going to want to trim the tear strip off of the salsa on the teal side to use as the base of your layout. Okay, next trim a 6 by 1 inch piece of tarantella, and you're going to use the teal and white striped side and cut that with a border punch, and then adhere it just under 2 inches from the top of the page, decorated it edge up. Alright, next you're going to trim a 1.5 inch strip of both the panache on the solid coral side and the abandon on the teal, pink, and coral side, and you're going to adhere them horizontally overlapping each other. Okay, then you're going to trim a 1/4 inch strip of the street market on the black side with the spots and adhere that horizontally 3 3/4 inch from the top of the page so that it's just over the 2 sheets that we just put down. And then we're going to adhere 2 4-inch by 6-inch photos side by side to the left side of the page under the horizontal papers, and just leave a small gap in between the photos. Okay, and to the right of those photos is where you can add your journaling. Okay, next you're going to take your tarantella paper and trim a 6-inch by 1/2 inch piece and cut it with a border punch, just as we did before, and then adhere that directly below the photos to the left. Okay, next we're going to trim a 6 by 1 inch piece of the mole in the pink and orange side, and you're going to round the corners with scissors. On the left end, adhere that 1 inch from the bottom of the page. Next we're going to trim a 9-inch by 1/2 inch piece of the tarantella and adhere that so that the lower edge is 1/2 inch from the bottom of the page. Okay, now trim a 12-inch by 1/2 inch strip of the street market, and starting on one end of the strip, accordion fold it at increments of about 1/2 inch, and then we're going to adhere that in the center of the 2 papers from the steps just previously. Doing this accordion fold, it gives the page texture and a little bit of dimension. Alright, next we're going to punch a heart from the panache on the solid coral side, and then add that with a circle and tag from the Indie Bloom Elements sheet. It's going to add that to the page right at the end of those papers there, so it sort of overlaps your photos. Alright, next we're going to add our title. You're going to use your Oliver micro alphabet sheet, and I'm just writing out Love This Girl. Of course, you can use Love This Boy or anything that works for your page. Okay, next we're going to draw a frame around the edge of the layout with a black pen, and then there you have your completed layout. Alright, the next layout I'm going to be doing is called Brother, and first you're going to want to take the guacamole and trim the tear strip off, and we're going to use the dark green side as the layout base. Now we're going to trim a 5.5 inch by 11 inch piece of the pico de gallo, and you're going to use the purple side, and adhere that 1 inch from the left side of the layout, centered on the page. Okay, then we're going to adhere our two 4x6 horizontal photos, one above the other, 1 inch from the top of the page and 1 inch from the right side of the page. Next you're going to get to your Indie Bloom Elements sheet and get the light blue floral border sticker, and you're going to put that vertically on the page so that it just overlaps the left side of your photos. Next you're going to trim a 2 inch by 12 inch piece of the cilantro on the light green side, and you're going to take your scissors and cut a V in each end, creating a banner. Okay, and with that banner you're going to make two small folds about 1.5 inches in from each end, and that'll make the center of the banner sit a little bit higher than each end. And you're going to adhere that vertically 3 inches from the left side of your page. And what I did is I just adhered the ends so that I had a little bit of dimension with the banner. Next you're going to take a 1/4 inch strip of the tarantella on the blue and white side, and you're going to adhere that 1/4 inch from the left side of the green banner. Then you're going to get your Indie Bloom Elements sheet and select the leaf stickers that you like and adhere that on top of the banner, leaving room for a large circle for your title. For that circle you're going to cut a 4 inch circle from the El Camino on the light purple side, and you can journal around the outside edges of that circle to add a little bit of journaling, and then adhere that with the blue scalloped circle from the Indie Bloom Elements sheet, and you're going to adhere both of those together on top of the banner. Okay, then you're going to get your Sugar Rush alphabet stickers that came in your kit and add a title to the middle of the circle. My title here is just going to be Brother. Next, get your abandoned paper and cut a 1.5 inch circle from that, and then you're going to pair that with smaller circles from the Indie Bloom Element sheet, whichever ones you like, to create a small cluster to the lower right of your title. Alright, then you can add journaling on a lighter sheet of paper and put it right there. And finally, you're going to draw a frame around the edge of the layout with your black pen, and we have our two completed layouts. Remember, these are just two layout examples from the paper collection. You can do anything you'd like, and there are so many options with all the papers that you get, which are available for purchase at photobella.com. Thanks for watching, and come back soon for more basic gray paper collection examples.